My research group is the High Performance Network Group. Our research is focusing on providing solutions and architectures for networks that they can support very high capacity, a lot of data, very high speed and very low latency. So applications for these network technologies are national networks like the BT network in the UK, but also increasingly we are doing a lot of research and we're pioneering areas like data center networking and cloud computing networking. The impact to the society we expect to come from two projects. The first project is a Research Council program grant, which has a value of 12 million. And this project is called TUCAN, which stands for Towards Ultimate Convergence of All Networks. This project is going to deliver the next generation internet. The inspiration of the project is to tackle all the internet deficiencies at the moment and redesign it completely. So looking at the ways that of an internet that actually could stand any kind of technology evolution and be here and delivering services for the next 50 years. It's establishing really Bristol at the heart of communication research in the UK, and also involves BT, the BBC, NEC, Bristol City Council, and Samsung, Flextech, a number of shareholders that are looking across the different application and technology domains that they are actually taking part in design of future networks.
The most exciting thing about this project is we're doing something that's never been done before. So we're combining different network types that aren't available commercially at the moment. So for example, optical wireless, you can't find in the stores like you can find Wi-Fi. For example, we can have one access network where the user is communicating the data through the light from the ceiling, and he or she can move through the building to a radio wireless like Wi-Fi, and have a completely seamless handover where the user cannot even tell which network they're using at that time. So this is something that's never been done before and has the potential to change the face of communications.
The second one, which we are very excited about, is called Bristol is Open. And it's a joint venture between University of Bristol and Bristol City Council. And what Bristol is Open is doing is creating the first ever programmable city in the world. The project itself is actually utilizing a software platform which has been developed by my team. It's called the City Operating System. And this is really what makes Bristol is to what we call a city with a brain. One of the unique features of Bristol is Open is actually the fact that it's a single infrastructure that brings all the data together in the same place. What is happening at the moment? You have separate networks for different services. For instance, you have parking sensors. You are having your traffic light infrastructure or your surveillance cameras infrastructure. The way that today's smart cities work is all these different networks, they work completely separately. So what Bristol is Open is doing is providing a capability to converge all this data together and provide real coordinated services for the citizens. For instance, the first time the opportunity to coordinate healthcare with social care, or transport with your critical service provisioning, or for instance, transport control with flood control. One of the key characteristics of my group is always pushing the boundary to the next level. Years before cloud computing, we proposed completely new concepts of actually linking optical networks with high-performance computers. At that time, we didn't name it actually cloud computing, and my group is recognized for that. So what gets me out of bed is exactly this excitement. What is the new thing that comes out of a discussion in my team now that could drive next generation networks and next generation technology? This happens. It doesn't happen every day, but every now and then somebody says something in one of our team meetings, and this is something completely new way of looking at things. And we're brave enough within our group to actually follow these kind of suggestions. Not to be mainstream. So not being mainstream is really exciting, and it's what makes it really worthwhile being a researcher.